Hi, in today's video, I'll be discussing 10 tips for a PhD student. So these tips were given to me by a senior professor at the Australian National University during our orientation class. So here are the tips. The first one is learning curve. Always think yourself a learner. Remember, you have to write thesis over 80,000 words. So try to learn as much as possible at the beginning. Try to go in the library, see the previous theses of the department, read the relevant articles as much as possible, and don't try to make overthinking about your PhD at the beginning. Don't think that you are going to make a lot of things in the first couple of months. In the first couple of months, just review some articles, review some literature, see the previous researchers' studies. The second one is make most of your time. A PhD is going to be finished within 3 to 4 years. So from the beginning, you have to think how you are going to divide your studies to complete the PhD in 3 to 4 years. If you are not serious right from the beginning, then you are not going to make it within 4 years. The next thing is accept your supervision. So, what the supervisors instruct you, advise you, try to go in their way. And you might have a supervisory panel. Try to have regular meeting with the panel and uh, accept what they instruct you. Make some respectful argument, but don't try to go in a way that your supervisor doesn't allow you. So the biggest thing is to uh, go with your supervisor's direction. The next thing is lead your own project. Remember, it's your project, so you know better than anybody else because you are doing a PhD and you are doing an intensive work. You are reviewing literature, you are going to field, you are working in the lab. So keep confidence that you can do it. So when your supervisor finds you confident, then they also go with your way. So how you lead them and how do you make them understand your research questions, your methodology, your findings, your arguments, that's the main thing. The next thing is engage in the global place. I mean, during the PhD, try to share your thoughts, your PhD topics with your PhD mates and also other academicians of the department and the university. So their thinking on your study will give you some new thinkings, also help you to make clear some of your concepts. And I also found it very useful. Like when I started my PhD at the beginning, then I was not so much happy about my PhD things because I was not clear about my research questions and some of the objectives. So when I shared it with my fellow classmates, presented my initial proposal to my class, and when the professors gave me feedback, and when I had the opportunity to share it with my other teachers and staffs in the department, then they would give me a very important feedback. This would allow me to continue my PhD and make clear of my basic concepts. So try to share your PhD proposal, PhD topics with people as much as possible, and and try to get their feedback. Don't think that you know everything, so you do not need to share your topics with anybody else except your supervisor. The next thing is get with your program. So what you are giving to the programs and what the programs are giving to you. So think about it and try to make use of your time and try to come to your department, see what is happening. The next thing is run the game. So the PhD is a kind of game. So you should be mindful. If you do not participate in the game, at the end of the day, you are not going to complete the game. So I'm not telling you you have to win the game. Just you have to participate. For example, you have to go with your coursework, you have to go to your class, you have to uh, attend to your supervisory panel meeting, uh, remember the dates which are important for your proposal presentation, your field work, what are in the timeline, and what are the requirements, and what the university instructs you uh, and gives you schedule to complete it within 4 years. Just continue and keep an eye with all those things. This is very important. The next one I will recommend to brace with the university. See, like think your university as a playground and try to explore what is happening. What are the relevant seminars, workshop, training that will help you to continue your PhD in a better way? What are the skills that you need? So uh, you have to understand your lackings and shortcomings and try to train yourself in these 4 years. So here I see a lot of programs are going around. For example, the uh, training of data analysis, the training of field work, and there are a lot of academic seminar, workshop, conferences going around that might be relevant to your thesis topic. So see in the website, check your email, what is happening, and try to attend as much as programs that you can. So this is very important. This will broaden your outlook and you will learn a lot of new things. The next one I would suggest is just let me check what is the next one. Live with your PhD and commit to clubs and societies. This is very important. Like, you are not here always to study. When you are studying all the time and you are having your academic pressure, then you will have mental stress and it will ruin your PhD. Don't be so much stressed. Your PhD is not the only thing in your life. You have many other things to do. So try to join in the clubs and society that might be interest of you. Maybe sports, maybe some cultural programs, cultural clubs. So I find it very useful, and I found in the website and in the orientation classes that there are a lot of clubs at the Australian National University. So I figured out what are the points of my interest. I joined in the badminton club, then I'm playing cricket, and also I go to attend in the events that happen in the university area. So this will keep you refreshing and don't feel you lonely. And obviously some sports and how cultural programs and cultural clubs will improve the state of your mind. The last thing I will recommend is to look beyond your PhD, because PhD is not everything. At the end of 4 year, you have to enter in your professional life again. So when you're doing your PhD, set your goal. What you are going to do in next? Are you going to join in the academia? You are going to industry? You are going to join in a relevant job? So try to look over the opportunities, not in a broader way. Just keep an eye. What could be the relevant one? So this will help you to understand like what are your fields, what are your prospects in the job field. So when you finish, then you can apply to a multiple jobs and then figure out which one is best for you. So these are the tips. I'm just in my first year, completed 8 months. So I'm trying to follow these instructions and finding it very useful. So I recommend you, if you find my instruction useful, try to do accordingly and don't take your PhD everything of your life, because life is not everything with the education. You have to live with other things too. Thank you all. In my next video, I will be discussing something about my PhD journey again. Bye.